Well, addressing the skills shortage in Australia is an ongoing challenge, and it's one small businesses want fixed tomorrow night. Well, the government recently tinkered with the temporary work visa scheme. The sector says further help at the grassroots level, especially in trades, could get young people back into work.
For the first time in 10 years, Al Roberts has employed a motor mechanic, easing an ever-increasing workload.
The problem is there's not enough good technicians out there that want to do the job anymore.
The National Centre for Vocational Education Research says there'll be more than 32,000 auto electrician and motor mechanic jobs available over the next 8 years, but 61% of them will be replacement demand as experienced technicians retire or exit the workforce. That means nearly 20,000 positions will need to be filled by newly trained workers. The problem is they're difficult to find.
I think we need even more time in schools, even schools, to show that being a mechanic or being a plumber or being a builder, it's not just about a grotty job. Most of my job now is held with a laptop.
This isn't a problem just confined to the auto trade, but across the board, including hairdressing. Clive Allwright has co-owned this salon for 8 years.
Certainly finding young apprentices that want to take up hairdressing as a career has been a massive challenge in our industry.
Initially taking him away from his clients.
We spent a lot of time washing the colour bowls, doing the laundry, shampooing, making the coffees, sweeping the floor. And obviously when we're running a small business, while we're doing all those things, we're not actually being productive, and that obviously affects our turnover and our profit.
The economy will suffer unless we can get our vocational system up and running.
The Small Business Council is suggesting an old-fashioned remedy in the federal budget.
But I think they need to get some subsidies out there to give certain industries a boost when it comes to employing apprentices.
Last week's Victorian state budget is lending a hand to education providers.
We will have 30 courses in TAFE free of charge for people.
But there are calls for employment services to be restructured.
In our opinion, it's a big failure, and that's one of the contributors to a poor vocational education and training sector.
In the meantime, the onus is on small business owners to attract talent.
I had fun at my apprenticeship. I thought it was great fun to get to learn new things, work on different cars, go for road tests in very expensive toys.
Clive Allwright turned to the gig economy as part of a team which has developed an online platform matching salons with educators and workers.
You can basically go on the site and find the person that you want locally or nationally and book them for a day or half day or an evening to come in and educate your team.
The federal budget is handed down tomorrow.